Champion, first and foremost, I want to thank you, yes you, for watching, for shaking my hand all this time. A lot of you guys that have been putting congratulations on my graduation video, I wasn't expecting that. That's a crazy amount of support there, and a lot. You know, even the Sue Surf interview I did, I put just click it. I put a thumbnail that wasn't even relevant. That's like reverse clickbait, and everyone supported it. I appreciate that. I do so many things throughout this channel: recaps, breakdowns, weigh-ins, interviews, battle rappers be likes. And for me to force feed y'all Champion and y'all make it a success like this in the battle rap world, I appreciate that. Y'all didn't have to click. Y'all could have said, I'm not rocking with this. Do something else. But a lot of y'all watch. I'm talking from Monday to Friday at 12. Once that 12 o'clock hit, I get a lot of views, a lot of comments, a lot of stuff. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. You guys are programmed to come here at 12 o'clock. That's crazy. But Champion is more than what you see, 3 people debating, 4 people debating, different topics, or a battle. It's more than that. It's an idea to bring professionalism and structure to battle rap. I said a long time ago in an interview, I can't recall right now, I'll probably find it by the end of this. In 2017, I want to make changes. I said, thank y'all for reaching out. But in 2017, there's some things that we got to speak about. And we're here. It's 2017, halfway through the year. But what I wanted to happen was supposed to happen in the first quarter of the year. We're here in the second quarter. But let's get to it. I want a committee. We lack structure, professionalism. We're not even tallying wins. Everything's debatable. I want a committee. My opinion doesn't, no matter how many, I get it's a popular opinion, but it doesn't hold weight. I said last year, 2016, that Rumnitty was the #1 battle rapper of the year. Did you forget that? You probably did, because it doesn't hold any weight and it's not in the books. 3 people saying 3 different things. It's not in the books. There's nothing official about that. Even the presentation on that. I was in the kitchen. I said, Rumnitty is #1, and will you accept that? I don't even think the battle rappers accept that. I don't think the leagues accept that. I want to change that going into next year. For this year, going into next year. And it's going to be a change to that. It's 2 ways to make things official. Either the leagues can come together and make some type of structure, some type of infrastructure to facilitate, oh, this person won that battle, or this person is the battle rapper of the year. That's not going to happen, though. The leagues are too focused on doing what they want to do and putting on the battles that they want to put on, as you should. The culture is not that big yet. But then there's a second way to make things official. Presentation, a little bit of structure. Perception turning into reality. It's like MTV. They have a top 10 MCs of the year. And you see the way they facilitate that? Even though they're not official, the perception, it has the Twitter world going crazy. How is he the top? He's #1. Of course, you want to add, implement a little more structure than that and make it more official than that. You'll have people in suits from 10 to 30 people in suits and structured.
We ever saw with the Drake stimulus package that failed. Thanks, Joe. You got a point,
Joe. But you see what they do. I want to do that, but with a little more elevation, a little more structure than just, hey, how do you raise your hand? I want to do a little more better than that. I feel like that's the next step. That's the next step. Yeah. And I think the risk that I've taken here with this Champion stuff, I think I can be, one of the pillars to make this happen. You have no idea how much Champion has cost me. I'm not trying to sound braggadocious or anything. I'm just laying out the facts. I own everything. The backdrop, the studio foam here, the TV, the camera. Just to give you an estimate how much this may cost, this camera that I'm looking at right now, I have 2 of these. The one you're seeing right now, then this. This is a brand new Canon EOS 5D Mark III. You can Google that, how much it costs. If you want this quality right here, this is what you gotta pay for. And it comes with this lens. an L lens. You know what I mean? I'll let you Google the price and, you know, figure this out for yourself. But I had to buy a separate lens for this particular zoom to make it look the way it looks right now. Let me save you some time. It's over $2,000, about $2,500. So now times that by 2, because I'm looking into what I just showed you right now. Have 4 cameras. 4 cameras. So if you want to, you know, tally it up, but there's a mic above my head right now. There's lights. There's the chairs I'm sitting in, multiple chairs. So what I'm saying is this. I feel like I'm the person, or I can be the person, you know what I mean? This risk can go on anybody, but I feel like the fact that I took a risk shows you guys that I'm dedicated to making things happen. And it will happen, whether you support it or not, because I'll just go broke doing it. I don't want to go broke, though. That in 2017, in dramatic fashion, I want to put 10 to 30 people in a room deliberating for 5 hours minimum about who's the best, who's the top 10, the power ranking, how do we get here, a lot of things. Because again, me in the kitchen saying Rum Nitty is the #1 battle rapper of the year holds no weight. But I guarantee you, once we set this up, what I'm going to set up for it to be released in January of 2017, that what we say was going to be law. Well, when 30 people in the room, 10 to 30 people in the room says, hey, he's #1, he's a battle rapper of the year, that's going to be law. The same way Queenslip did back a long time ago, he gave people rewards. I want to give that person a reward and a cash prize. This is going to help elevate the culture, you know? Everything's not random. Everything's not over the place. So in terms of the wins and losses, that's more so of the online community that I'm going to be introducing within the next month. I entrusted someone else to, you know, take on a burden of that, and only you can really see your goals come to fruition if you put your energy into it. So I'm going to have to do that myself, and that's no shot to you, sir. I know you're probably everyone's busy. Everyone has a 9 to 5. I get it. But I'm going to be on the front end on that. And that's going to be probably next month, probably this month, depending on how much time I have. But I feel like I need support with this, you know. I've seen people on Twitter, people on Instagram, people on even, you know, on my YouTube page. Well, you taking donations? I've never accepted donations. And in my long time of doing this, I've never accepted donations, you know. I felt like I told people I need a project. Well, this is my project. Whether you want to support Champion, whether you want to support what I've done, you know, in the past years, that's cool. But this is the project I felt like I need help for. Even with Champion, a lot of things happened. When I had Twerk on set, the camera, one of my expensive cameras that cost about $1,300, broke. I have to buy a new one. And that's just it. I got to buy a new one. I'm about to order it. But everything is costing me. So, and what I want to do for the top 10 battlers of the year, that's going to cost a lot more. I want to rent out an office floor, not a room, office floor. Boy, y'all have no clue what's about to happen. I feel like I've said this to many people even about Champion. No one listened until, you know, boom, it comes out. It's going to be big, and it's going to be shot HBO style. Probably not HBO style, depending on how much donations I get to the cause. But it's going to be shot it's going to be shot better than Champion. If you think Champion, you think this looks good, it's going to look better than that. And this is going to catapult the culture into more official, to things being more official. So moving forward, we will have a top 10, a #1 battle rapper of the year every year. Because I plan on doing this every year for battle rap. Every year. Every single year that battle rap is alive. It makes no sense that, you know, even video, I probably said this before too, even video game places, I watch video games. They have tournaments, they have a judging system, video games.
Personal opinion, when you get so much closer and you're just like 5th place has got to hurt, it's got to sting.
There are worse places to lose in tournament. Like, yeah, obviously losing, if you're a competitor, losing isn't great anyway.
Correct.
Tournament, or at least the later stages of the tournament now. But then we have Bread versus Rio and La versus
A clone that was really good.
me, but not. Plus a blow! Challenges! Match point, that's it.
I'm talking about them doing this. Injustice. Injustice just came out. They have a tournament for this. They have a ranking. They have who's in first place, who's in last. They have a year structure. They have real commentators. We have none of this in battle rap. When are we gonna elevate to something higher? When are we gonna tally up who's doing the best, who's actually winning, who's doing what? There's no reason people can talk the way they talk. On ESPN, they have a sheet in front of them. They scored this amount of points. They did this, they did that. Well, last year, this they had. At some point in time, we have to elevate to that standard. I want to start now. I want to start now. And you can either get behind it to make it that much more better or just watch it happen. So, again, if you want to support the cause on what's going to happen later on down the line, the description, you can go in my description box and the link is there. And I appreciate you finally. Shout out to Marcus Williams, you know. I kind of wanted to surprise y'all in 2017 with this, but everyone's telling me, yo, you shouldn't be spending money here. You know, you got Hardy, you have all these people on your channel supporting you and everything you do. You should have them help you out, you know. I kind of said I probably don't need it, you know. Had my tax return, you know, got a little money in the bank, and I'm like, I can put this together myself. But this thing costs money. Costs money, and I guarantee you, what we plan on shooting, my ideas that I really want to put in there, I mean, that I shouldn't even say want anymore, because it's gonna happen. I already put, you know, all this time and effort into this, so I feel like that's my end goal. I hate to remain stagnant. There's no way I'm gonna keep doing the same thing, period, you know? So this is the next step, and I'm gonna take it, and this is gonna be my bow out. If I stop blogging, you know, stop doing production videos. And I wanna thank y'all too. Y'all don't even call this a blog. Y'all call it an episode, a show. Y'all say on today's champion episode, which I thank y'all for that, you know? This is definitely not a blog, and I thank y'all for that. But we need to take that next step. It has to happen. And it has to happen now. I understand that this is a different type of video for Champion today, so I'll try to, keyword, try to have an Ascension update, so to speak, out tonight, and then Champion will be back on from Tuesday to Friday. So, shake my hand. And again, if you want to support the cause, check the description box for that link to support however you can, and I appreciate your time.
Like the fire needs the air, I won't burn unless you're there.